question 3 from the periodic word problems. We're dealing with Regina and mid-afternoon temperatures. So the hotspot of Regina, one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. We have the temperature chart to the right here. And I've labeled my axes. You'll notice that the y-axis is temperature, x-axis is the month. I've broken up my graph accordingly, and now I'll plot some points. And these are average values. So January, -11, about right there. February, -7.4, about there. March, -0.6, very close there. 10.5 April, right there. Whoops, right there. May 18.5, I'll fix that. That goes, try that again. April 10.5, right there. May 18.5, there. June 23.4, July 26.3, August 25.6, September 18.6, October 11.9, November 0.2, and December -8.4. I've gone a little bit off the graph, but that's okay. -8.4 would be about right here. So it looks sinusoidal. Let's connect this with a smooth curve. Minimum, maximum, and then a minimum again. So we've graphed the data starting with the average January temperature. Now we want to determine the equation of the cosine function. So draw your max and min axes at this point. Max axis right here, min axis down around -11, and the midline axis will be halfway between. We should make that calculation before we draw it. So let's take the max and add them in. So the D value, as we remember it, is max plus min divided by 2. Max temperature was 26.3 degrees, plus the minimum was a -11, plus a -11 divided by 2. That equals 15.3 degrees divided by 2, which is 7.65. So that's my D value. So back to the graph. 7.65. I'm going to label that about right here. 7.65. Central axis. About right there. Looks good. So determine the equation of the cosine function. We have the D value. Now let's figure out the A value. A value is your amplitude. If we look at the graph, what's the distance from 7.65 to this maximum? So the maximum temperature, as the chart has told us, is 26.3. So 26.3, subtract the D value of 7.65 equals 18.65. That is our A value. Next, we have D, we have A. Let's figure out the B value. B, let's use the formula for period again. Period equals 2 pi divided by B. We're talking about a calendar year. A calendar year has a period of 12 months. 12 equals 2 pi over B. Cross multiply and divide, we get B equals 2 pi over 12, which is pi over 6. That's our B value. We're wanting to use cosine. Cosine, you'll notice, has a maximum over here in January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So July is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months after January. So we'll say the C value, C is 6 months after January. Therefore, 6 right would be the cosine max. So I'll circle 6. We're ready to write our equation. The equation would be y equals, amplitude was 18.65, cosine, B value, pi over 6. Remember, the B value must be factored out. X, this graph's gone to the right, the maximum has, so the phase shift is 6 right. C value, X minus 6. And the D value, as we found out earlier, is 7.65. Units shifted up. Okay, I'll put the entire solution here on the screen so you guys can write that down. Mr. Hildebrand, you can now answer any questions you see fit.